Yo guys, good evening, good evening. This is your boy Kaliga on your screen once again. So, guys, I took a buy setup today. Let me say it yesterday because I'm recording this video today, but I took the trade yesterday. Yeah, I took the trade yesterday, so it was yesterday trade. And guys, you know how it is. I wasn't able to record the before of the trade, so I'm here to record it after of it. I wanted to record it, but it was late for me, so I couldn't record it. Yeah. So guys, I don't want to talk much and I don't say so many things. So let's just go straight to the chart and let's just do it like the way we have been doing it previously. So let me explain the concepts that I used to take this trade. The reason why I started doing this thing is I just believe one day this may just make sense to a beginner student like me who will come across my channel one day or someday, you know, because always what I keep saying is that this forex market or this financial market is just a very big industry and so many things work in this market, right? So many things work in this market. The market doesn't reject anything to me. The market doesn't reject anything. So many things work in this market. So the only thing is that if you find that one or that one thing that works for you, then just stick to it and you you go by it that way. So that is how I normally see it in forex market. So guys, this is the concept that I use to take this trade, right? So I'm just here to explain this concept for you, and it's sound well for you. If you see it very insightful, fine. You go back to your chart, you backtest it, or you can do it on a paper as a paperwork. And if you wait for it, if it works for you, fine, no problem. Stick to it. Use it to do whatever I want to do. But guys, as me being honest with you for previous video, nothing changes about that. I'm still the same person. I'm still honest with you here. That all these things that I'm saying, it's not happening on live account yet. It's not happening on live account yet. It is still demo account, and it's sometimes it's even make me feel like, oh, Charlie, go. Why should I just be wasting time? This thing is not coming on live account. So it make my trading space or my energy to do this becoming less and less every day. But it's something to that you don't need to just quite give up like that. So you still need to go on, still need to go on, and still need to do it more and more and more. It's not going to be easy all that way, but you don't need to give up too. This is not a motivation, but you don't need to give up, right? So guys, you're already on the screen, but this is the trade that I want us to talk about, this particular trade. Let me just highlight it. Good. So this trade I'm talking about, right up. So before I'll take this buy setup, price was here. Price was at the top here, right? Price was at the top here. Just take my time and just do it. So price was at the top over here. And if you could watch my previous video, I talk about break and liquidity. The concept that I use is break and liquidity. So let me just go on. Let me stick break. Let me just type liquidity. I think I got it right. Good, I got it right. So this is the concept that I used to take this trade, break, and liquidity, right? So this was our previous high over here. Then our previous high, this was our previous high. Then so price rally from here to this side. So here particularly like this become our strong low, because price move all the way from low over here and took out this high. I mean this high, took out this high, pull a little bit back and continue going. So as price reach here, guys, what happened? We break out this main high over here. So price supposed to do what? Supposed to pull back, right? So guys, you can take a trade on this pull. You can take a trade on this pull, and it may sound like against the trend, but if you know how to do it properly, you can take it. So guys, I just took that sell, quick sell, and it's play out very well, but I'm not here to talk about that particular one because I always want us to follow a trend, right? Follow a trend. So if this high over here was taken out and price moved to the upside, price cannot continue going up. Price need to do what? Price need to pull back before we continue. So here is the question. Price that pulling back. I'm coming. Let me just zoom this thing out. So you can see that when price started pulling back all the way from the top here, price reach here, pull a little bit up before started dropping. You can see. So as price was dropping, as the price was dropping, you need to find a kind of liquidity at the front of this entry before you could take this buy. That was why the concept was break and liquidity. So as we break here and price was pulling back, now the question is we are coming to take a buy on the pullback that is coming. On the pullback that is coming, we are coming to take a buy. So before you take this buy, you need to expect some liquidity, or you need to find some liquidity in front of our entry so that our entry may not become a stop liquidity to the market, right? So here is the first place where we find liquidity. Here is the first place where we find liquidity, and the third place here. Just zoom this thing out here. Here is the first liquidity, and here become the second liquidity, and here become the third liquidity. So as price was dropping all the way from the up here, dropping to the dark side, price have swept all this liquidity. So the moment price started sweeping all this liquidity and dropping, I knew that okay, no matter how, we have grabbed enough liquidity already. So this low over here become our strong low because it was able to take out this high over here, so it automatically become our strong low. And probably if price want to move aggressively here, this low will become the last liquidity that price may grab before continue going to the upside. That is why if you could see, my stop loss for this particular trade was below this low over here. You see, was below this low over here, in the sense that if price drop all the way to grab the liquidity over here, I will still not be affected, or my stop loss will not be hurt until price wanted to drop all the way and pick out this low over here, meaning our direction for buy is going to change for a sell, right? So that was what gave me the confidence to know that okay, enough liquidity has been swept in front of this trade, so my buy will be what, will be kind of strong setup or high probability setup for me to what, to take. So guys, that was just a simple concept I used to take a buy on this particular trade, right? It seems I'm just on 15-minute time frame I'm talking. If I move to 5-minute time frame, you see why I've been saying that the market has grabbed liquidity. So I think let's just go to the 15-minute time frame and you'll be able to identify that by yourself. Good. Yes. Let me just zoom out this a little bit. Zoom it out a little bit. All right, so guys, this is it. You can see that price drop here, going up, price drop down a little bit, go up. This is a market structure, come back a little bit, go up, right? So as price give us equal highs over here, this was the reason why you could took out, you could catch on the pull, right? You could catch on the pull. If you drop on the lower time frame, you could catch on the pull. But guys, I don't want to talk main about that one, because if I'm going there, it means I'm teaching something which is not part of what I'm trying to do. So I don't want to talk much about that. I'm just here to explain how I came up with my buy setup, right? Maybe you may have some time to just teach on time frame too, multiple time frame, how to do your analysis on multiple time frame. And for me like this, I'm a day trader, so I use the 4-hour, the 1 hour, the 15-minute, and the 5-minute time frame. Those are the time frame that I use. So if everything being so good, all things be equal, I would find a time to do something nice on time frame or multiple time frame analysis, right? So guys, you can see that as price was dropping down, here over here become our first liquidity, and here become the second liquidity, and here is the third liquidity. And just imagine price drop all the way, grab this liquidity one by one, and here become the last liquidity where price supposed to tap and before going to the upside like this way. Good. So guys, that was just a very simple concept, that if you understand, you can go back on your chart and start to backtest it, and I believe it works for you, then you stick to it. So guys, I don't want this video to be very long, so I'll cut it over here. And you know my quote already: love and positivity, love and positivity. And if you're watching the video now, please kindly subscribe to the channel, and anything that you see on the video which you also want to share your idea with me, I'm really open and available to listen or to read any comment in my comment section. So peace be with you. Bye bye.